So I'm going to be going over how to invest $1,000 in cryptocurrency and turn it into 10K and even higher than that. Now, the reason I believe you can do this is because it's exactly what I did, and I'm going to show you an example of this here on Coinbase. Going back about 2 years, my account went from $1,700 all the way to 150K. Now, the method and strategy I'm going to be showing you, obviously I can't promise the same results, but I can at least give you an idea of how this is possible. And of course, if you have any questions at any point during this video, feel free to message me below in the comments and I'll get back to you. Now, the first thing that I recommend you do with this $1,000 is split it up into 4 different coins. And you're going to want to stick to any coins that are in the top 25. Now, you're going to want to head over to coinmarketcap.com so you can see what's ranking high. And the reason you want to stick with the top 25 is because honestly, if you get into a bad trade, at least the coin, it should rebound at some point. Plus, I feel like the coins that are in like the top 25, they become a little bit predictable with how they move. So yeah, just do this first. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do after you've got your coins picked out, and this is super important, don't buy in when things are going up. Be very patient at this point, and you want to wait for the market to crash. Now, most people buy when things are skyrocketing, but honestly, this is not what you want to do, and you're going to understand why. Now, after you've bought in on a market crash, you want to look at the last 3 to 6 months on any of the coins you've bought into so you can kind of get an idea of how they're moving. And I'll use Ethereum as an example because honestly, I traded this coin a lot to grow my account in the past. So after you buy in, you want to hold on to the coin for, at least a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe more than that, maybe less than that. And when it goes up anywhere from 3 to 7%, you want to sell your position completely. So an example here on Ethereum, you can see it went from like 3,900 to around where it's at right now, 4,200. And after you sell, you just want to be patient, right? You want to take these small gains and then use this money to buy in again and then kind of rinse and repeat the process. Now, this is what's called swing trading. And, the reason you want to sell for those 3 to 7% gains is because, things add up quickly and it's going to allow you to compound your money. Now, obviously, the more money you're starting with, the faster you can grow. But going from 1K to 10K is very possible, especially in less than a year, if you get really good at this and don't risk your entire account on one coin, which is why, like I said, you want to buy 4 different coins to diversify and just study the hell out of them. All right, the next thing I'm going to recommend you do when you buy in for swing trading is that you don't want to use Coinbase, okay, because the fees on here are really high. And honestly, I didn't know that when I got started. I would recommend checking out Binance US. I'll touch on that a little bit later. But the fees are a lot lower, and it's where I do most of my trading. I've got a lot of long-term holds now that you're seeing with all this money on Coinbase. Okay, now after you do that, Ethereum is obviously a coin I recommend getting into, but another coin I would recommend swing trading with would be Chainlink. Now, I traded this coin a lot in the past, and the way it moves can be somewhat predictable, and it goes up and down a lot. You do want to look for coins with volatility in the top 25 because that's what you need to do, swing trading with, especially to compound these gains. Kind of just looking at the chart on Chainlink, you know what I mean? I think it's a good one to swing trade with. Another coin I've done pretty decent with for swing trading is Bitcoin Cash. I think for the last month, it hasn't really moved that great, but it is a coin I've done really, good with. You can actually watch some previous videos on Bitcoin Cash on the channel. I would recommend doing that. And I've actually made a lot of money on Bitcoin Cash. Now, after that, another coin I would recommend checking out that I've done okay with is the Binance coin. Now, this is like a top 3 crypto. I mean, it's also not going anywhere, but, the price on it does move up and down a lot, as far as the volatility goes. And, it's a coin that I would recommend doing the swing trading thing with. And the other thing you really need to understand about swing trading is that you need some patience with it. You're not trying to buy in and sell in the next day. Sometimes you'll get in a good trade where it just goes up a lot quickly and then you could sell your position and then rinse and repeat and wait for things to dip. But, this is definitely almost like an art. Swing trading it's not for everybody, but when you're starting with a small amount of money, like $1,000, it is a way to grow your account faster than just long-term holding. And of course, like I said, Binance US is the place I'd recommend doing it. The fees are just really low here. And if I had to start all over again with a small amount of money, like $1,000, that's where I would do it. And of course, I'll have some links in the description if you want to check them out. And then the final thing, guys, stick with any coins in the top 25. This is extremely important. You don't want to buy a coin that's ranked 150. You know, it drops 80%, and then you've kind of like lost all your money. You know, I feel comfortable saying when you buy into some of these top coins, you know, even if you get in a trade that goes down a lot really quick and you're stuck in it, it's usually likely that it's going to rebound at some point, and then you could try the whole process over again. Okay, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to message me below in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next crypto video.